Oh, I walked right past it. Oof. Okay. Freeze damage. Interesting. I don't want to destroy it. I want to use it. I wonder if there's even anybody on this map still. Cute. Okay, what did that do? Okay. I've made it this far without any incident. So, I guess from this point, I'll just go ahead and leave. Alright, easy enough. Okay, so that's Vigor. You didn't get to see any of the shooting stuff because I didn't run into anybody. I was being very cautious. It wouldn't let me switch to use the Luger. So I was literally just running around with a knife. Stealth was my friend. What is this? Ambiance. 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 Wow, they really separated a lot of things, didn't they? Can't do anything yet because I ain't got the glass. ain't got nails to upgrade that yet. Metal parts. Ain't got enough of that either. Yeah, no. And risk my ass getting seen and shot? Nope, no thanks. Alright, so that's bigger. Alright. Alrighty. Change this real quick. What's it looking at? No need for that. That's what I want. Okay. So that's bigger. Not much has changed there. Just resource gathering. Let's see, I got Black Flag. I love Black Flag. It's always fun. Slime Rancher. I wonder if they've come up with any new updates. I need to eventually try No Man's Sky. Alright, let's hop onto this, see what happens. Alright, so let's do a little bit of multiplayer Call of Duty World War II. Switch this. I am jumping between games tonight, let me tell you. Blink. It's Friday night, and the mood is right. Gonna kill some scruds, gonna show you how it's done. TGIF. I don't know if anybody watching, if anybody's watching, they remember that. Hardcore team deathmatch. One shot, one kill. That's just my preference. It's like SWAT in Halo. Always preferred the one shot, one kill because it makes more sense to me. I mean, you don't just, I mean, yeah, in a normal human you probably would double tap, definitely. But shoot somebody ahead, they're gonna stop. Oh, that's for sure. Boy, you better get into Discord. Infantry, I guess?
Hardcore team deathmatch.
Suck it, green.
Make us proud.
Ooh, close call. Ah, I knew it was there. Couldn't get to him though. Oops. Really? Team kill? You dick? Oh, shit. Ah, he got us both.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Don't go in there.
Bit of target practice without firing a single.
What? Come on. Wow. Accurate much? This would be a nice place to camp, that's for sure. Oh, come on. Oops. Keep thinking that that's the run button. I turn around. Oh, I was going for that guy. Ah! Where'd you come from? Damn it.
Enemy bomb incoming.
How are we
Get to
doing?
cover.
Not great.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
Shit. Ah.
Keep this up and you will find yourself on the Eastern Front.
I kept getting done in by the same people. Ah! Headphones on. Ugh. Hello? Hi. So what's your dealio there, big guy?
Oh, you know,
Oh, I know.
internet sucks.
What else is new? Let me get a sound check from you, big guy.
Let me put my headset in.
Well, then hurry up.
All right, where we at? That better?
I am exiting out of this. Okay, so where is it? Portrait. Close that. And ooh, gross. My while I was getting something done, I was installing a program, and it decided that, oh yeah, without us asking you, hey, we want to finish install, do you want to restart your computer now? It just did it automatically. So now I gotta like,
hope you weren't doing any sensitive.
what's that? What now?
It's terrible. I hate when that stuff happens.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing at least I have my my camera settings though memorized, because for some reason it doesn't want to like save them. So I have to go in and reconfigure every time. And it is a pain in the neck. Alright, so you got your headset? No? Yes?
How about now?
Okay, I can hear you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Just thank you. Alright, so another sound check. 1, 2, go.
Well, this is a sound check. You're listening to pleasure. As long as you so does into the dryer and seeing my hands catch on.
Sounds like a plan, I guess. I mean, you are kind of going in and out. You're a bit of a. Just want to make sure I got your levels. Levels.
All over.
Do what now?
I said it's all overrated.
All
Do what
overrated.
now?
Alright, so what do we want to do?
Just
Do we just want to do some board games on good old,
well, I can't yet.
what's
'Cause
that?
I can't yet. I'm not at my computer at the
Ah. Are you on your phone?
but I will go back to my in a bit. I'm not at my.
I mean, you're going
That's how
in.
that works.
Yeah, you're going in and out a bit, but it's it makes it for interesting because
Probably
it
my
sounds like
headset.
you're, huh?
Probably just my headset. Let me just put it in. Maybe that'll help.
I mean, it makes for good sound, especially when you're like, yes, I'm gonna go back and myself and the other
Yeah,
people
you're
are
welcome.
going to. I was
They're
gonna put
also
I was gonna
blank.
put my in the dryer.
But ouch! That's gonna burn it off.
Ah.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Glad I can oblige.
But yeah, man. I guess just let me know when you're back on your computer. But yeah, I've got Board Game Arena already pulled up. If you want
Oh, you
to,
already whipped it out?
huh?
You already whipped it out and warmed it up?
Already whipped it out. It's warmed up. I can also we can also switch over to try and play one of the old point and click games if you wanted to do that, which would be
I
the
think that'd be. That way I don't have to do anything other than
Hey.
caustic commentary.
Hey, you know, the commentary is what I look for. It helps.
Well, that's what
It helps me just kind of play off ideas. I mean, if you're feeling
Does anyone
more,
else find it weird that technology sings to us now, like the dryer or the dishwasher? They all have a jingle now.
not that I'm aware of. I know my dryer when
Oh.
it's done, it just goes. "Mah!"
Oh well, that's a. Yeah, a lot of these new like devices have little jingles that they play, and it's like you've just won a battle in Final Fantasy. Like your
Oh,
your laundry's done. Your dishes are clean.
You finished your laundry.
This cup of
Achievement
ramen
unlocked.
is
Completed
absolutely hot.
laundry.
Exactly.
Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Fight with the darkness.
Wait, was that a run on?
Fight darkness with
Yes.
darkness.
Beyond
I'm
Light
just
Fight?
reading off of my television screen here.
The teleprompter.
Not quite teleprompter. I thought about creating something similar to a teleprompter, but I'm not really sure how or where to go about. I mean, I could probably just look it up and probably order something.
Yeah.
Getting that one-sided pane glass that will reflect.
It's just one-way mirror.
Yeah. but I gotta have something to project it with. Which generally is usually just at least in television studios, they just use another television to reflect it off
Television.
in reverse. What's that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was saying what while you.
I don't know. I'm missing
how that
half of
works.
what you're saying. So
I know. I'm actually liking it. It makes the story all the more.
all the but the
Oh, you're breaking up a lot.
oh, am I?
I'm only hearing every other syllable.
But yeah, I mean, if you're looking to, just we could do a board game, or I could play. I ran the numbers. I know it was only 4 numbers, but I had to figure out which one I wanted to do first. But apparently, it went something along the lines of 2, 3, 1, 4.
What are we talking about?
Those are the point and click games that I was trying to decide which one to play first.
The games are called 2, 3, 1, 4.
No, those are just the order that they were in alphabetically.
Well, I don't have them right now.
What's that?
I don't have them in front of me right now, so it doesn't.
Oh, no, it's basically, so it basically went Day of the Tentacle, Full Throttle, Indiana Jones, and Sam and Max.
I gotcha.
I should have put Rebel Assault in there as well. But, so alphabetically, it came out to Full Throttle, Indiana Jones, or not alphabetically, but when I did the random numbers, it was basically Full Throttle, Indiana Jones, Day of the Tentacle, and then Sam and Max. So if we want to do a little bit of Full Throttle, and we can play that. I don't know how it's going to work
I don't remember ever
out.
playing.
What's that?
I don't remember ever.
We never played. We only watched. It only had like a demo video. We never actually
lied
played
on
the game.
I am missing socks, and I don't know what socks are. A lot of socks. Oh, I left them. Call me senile. Slap my bottom.
Senile.
Yeah. From 500.
I went ahead and just changed the category of what we're doing right now, at least to just chatting, until we kind of figure out
Questionable
what we wanna
conversation.
do. What's that?
The sexual variety.
Of this sexual variety.
Just chatting.
Just chatting for now. And then when we decide, I'll change the information up once again. I've been hopping between games for the past hour and a half. So,
Time to go.
and of course, nobody watches, nobody cares, nobody loves
I
me.
watch and care.
But yeah, I also got some of the things set up now. So if you wanted to, if you're watching Twitch, you can go into the channel points, which is to the right of where it says send message, and you can throw up. You can just throw up. Just
Yes.
throw up. I love this stream. Blah! Look at this stream. Blah! I got your stream right here. Blah!
Retchy.
This stream is wretched.
It's for all its fresh.
Wretched. Why is everything so goddamn blurry? Video capture device. Boom.
Video capture. It's a good jingle. You should sell that.
Oh, could I now?
Well, I don't know if you could, but you should.
Hmm.
I don't know whether anyone will actually pay you for that. But
No, probably not.
sell it. Yeah.
Blurry.
I am a little blurry sometimes. Can't help it.
Focus. Just
Comes
doesn't
with the
make
territory.
Any frickin' sense.
What?
Oh,
Who's doing Frankenstein?
what? I should probably change the saturation. Why does it always look different on... Is it coming off as a bit oversaturated, a little yellow on your view?
Oh, that would require that I actually look at it.
I thought you were already watching. I'm sorry. If you're watching it through Discord, that's fine too.
I watch it.
I don't know. Somebody's watching me. I thought it was you.
What do I click on? How do I watch you?
Let me... I can do this real quick.
Go to
Are you watching? Are you watching on Discord or are you watching on?
Just talking to you on Discord. I'm not.
All right, give me just a second.
Justice. Okay.
All right. How about now? Can you see me?
Put it back up again.
Hey, I'm doing all right. What's up, bro? Sorry if it's
There
a
you are.
little laggy. Once I turned on Discord video, it kind of slowed things down. I can see you. Question, am I a little oversaturated? I'm trying to get the videos right, and it looks great on my screen, but it looks so oversaturated on the actual line. Like, it's very yellow. I mean, granted, I have a yellow light overhead. But yeah, man, also doing this on Discord is really slowing me down until I can get a hardwired
Maybe you've got the
version.
jaundice.
The jaundice. Jaundice. That's not the jaundice.
I think you've got the jaundice.
The jaundice.
You want to consult your doctor, WebMD.
Mm. Okay.
If it lasts
Not
more than
bad.
3 or 4
They're
hours, I
laggy.
would definitely go to the ER.
Alright, alright, I'm gonna shut it off of the video on Discord because apparently it's causing a lot of lag.
Yeah, shut me down. I'll find my
Sorry.
way to.
I mean, at least in that case, it's not bad, but it's definitely
Aha.
okay. mean,
Aha.
If you can't watch it on Twitch, that's no big deal.
Yeah, I'll just go to where I can connect to the Wi-Fi because I'm just. Actually, the problem was that Twitch wasn't letting me capture. No, you don't want to hear about all this.
Since I have somebody watching, I guess I should do the intros.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. What was the one I came up with today?
Followed immediately by the outro. This is like a 15
Right.
second.
Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Tonight, joining me is a man you can't leave alone in an airport. Package.
That's a suspicious. Which also describes me.
Exactly. And I meant to not say man. I meant to just say you can't. Just start with you can't leave him alone in an airport. Package.
True.
I mean, because think about it. Even if a package in an airport doesn't look suspicious, but it's still there, it's still going to freak somebody out.
And they're gonna, take you outside and stick you in a trash can and blow you up. I mean, that's just a free blow as far as I'm concerned. It's a off blow.
Hey. And you're right on this.
But...
A free blow in the trash can. Or by the trash
Free
can.
blow in the
Yeah. Either way. You go behind where the
That's
trash
terrible.
can is, something's going to get blown.
I mean, parts everywhere. Ugh, it's hot in here. Well, now that we probably scared off anyone who was listening or watching.
Apparently not, because I still got 2 viewers, which, one of them doesn't really
All
count.
right.
It's just me watching
Viewing
it. So
yourself?
that, well, I use it so I can make sure that my so everything's still cool. Nope, still
Oh,
here.
let's not kid ourselves. You just like to watch yourself.
I love
That
to. I don't
voyeur-
have to. Well, then
it's
if that's
that
the case, I
voyeur
must really
exhibition.
love to watch myself because I'm watching myself on 3 different screens here.
There you see. You're just reinforcing my theory.
Hey. I got a preview, I got the program, and then I got the internet review as far as the feedback of what other people are saying.
Internet.
Now we just need you to actually come on here with a live view. Yeah? No?
Yeah. Let me get in.
Okay, so my phone, or my camera, it does look a little oversaturated though. Again, I don't know, maybe
We're
that's
gonna
just
try.
my phone, I don't know. It's like, but I will say it is bothering me.
You were bothering me. All right,
Bring
I've
the
arrived.
saturation down to 46, see if that changes anything. I'm watching on PC, it looks okay, the lag stopped. Yeah. Essentially all I did as far as the lag was I had it set up to where it was also running through Discord so that package could see what I was doing in more real time. And well, you guessed it, it's taking up resources, so
Silly.
it's just what it does. That's the price.
Serve those precious resources.
Always conserve the precious resources.
That's right. Well, what are we getting into?
A whole lot of trouble. Per se.
We got thrills and excitement.
So
There's lots doing.
okay. I can see the saturation might be a bit much, but I don't think it looks bad. Well, I mean, eventually I'm gonna get the where the light correct. I'm literally just playing with the lights that I have laying around the house. So I have to adjust
Alright,
the
well-
camera to try and make it work with the lighting that I have.
I'll get you a studio light for Hanukkah.
Is it one that can change colors?
That's why. See, you do. You never mind. You're like, yeah, sure, whatever, but make sure it's this.
I'm just telling you what I need.
Maybe it will be.
I'm a greedy bastard. Okay, so did we want to play some board games, or do we want to just play the old point and click, and I could just run it through my Xbox? Because that's how I have where I have
that.
full throttle.
Do that, because you're going to be disappointed waiting on the way the internet's working.
Oh, for okay. Okay, so what
And
we're
I'll
gonna
work on
do?
getting my Twitch.
Do what?
I'll work on getting into Twitch so I can see ya.
Okie dokie. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play an old game that they brought back and remastered back from the 90s called Full Throttle. It used to be a point and click style game. You got it in Lucas was it Lucas Arts? Now it's just Lucasfilm Ltd. All rights reserved. Yeah, re-brought back by Double Fine. Do not turn off the Xbox console while the following icon is displayed on screen. Thank you.
Which icon is?
Alright,
Doesn't matter.
so this syncing data. My data is
Well,
syncing. It's
save it.
just
Throw a
syncing.
life ring.
Alright, transition.
You get like,
Alright, so we're going to start a new game. LucasArts. Ah, that icon.
is it that weird person body thing?
Yeah.
Whenever
I guess I could
smell
probably
asphalt,
watch instead of
I think
expecting.
of Marine. That's the
Yeah, I
last
mean, you
sensation I had.
You don't even
before I
have to
blacked
sign it.
out.
You can just find me and then
The
watch.
smell of asphalt.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And the first thing I saw when I woke
You're already
up
missing all the
was her
storyline.
face. She said she'd fix my bike. Free. No strings attached. I should have known then that things are never that simple. Yeah. When I think of Marine, I think of two things. Asphalt and trouble.
Just have to recap.
Burger,
Yeah,
you're
or I just-
dumber than dirt.
Which is also
Mr. Corley, if you'd only listen to my plan, my vision. I know your
just want
plan,
to
Rip
beat them
Burger.
up
You're
or
waiting for me to die so you can take
find
over
the
my
prize or whatever.
company. That's horrible. I am not waiting for you to die. You know, I've never liked you, Rip. But you have business know-how and killer instincts that I respect. Why, thank you, sir. But this latest idea of yours, riding up to our shareholders' meeting with a gang of bikers? Who do you think you're fooling? The shareholders, sir. It's good PR to be seen hobnobbing with real Corley Motors customers. What do you know about our customers, Adrian? You've never even been on a bike. Well, you know I'd be on one right now, sir, if it weren't for my destabilizing inner ear condition.
I really have no idea what's going on right now.
Your ears are fine. It's what's between them that scares me.
Oop. Oop. Freaking hover car.
We'll argue.
Okay.
Now there goes
jump
some
in the water?
boys I could ride with.
What's that?
Step on it. Let's find out who they are.
cat possum-looking thing.
There's a cat possum in your house?
In the water. Don't come anywhere near me because I'm... What the hell is that thing?
Full throttle. Mark Hamill is in this.
Oh, that makes... Just have fun. What's something that would be kind of oversized rat cat with boily, a long...
Oversized rat thing, oily fur.
Maybe it can swim.
Why did it fall into water? Where are you at? Mark Rowley. I guess I can't skip this intro? I don't know. Probably can, but I've never played the game, so I don't like missing intros. Music's pretty good though.
Hey, Ben. You know, Ben, we're broke.
Yeah,
And if some cash doesn't come our way soon, we're in big trouble.
relax. I have a feeling something's coming our way. Something big.
You better stay out here, Rip. This place is bikers only.
Nice.
All right. Who's the guy that drove over my car?
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Maybe old man Corley got himself in trouble.
Yeah, maybe they took the old guy out back and worked him over with a 2x4.
Protest item redeemed. Sound alert. Hello, darkness. For 300 channel points. Or in my case, 300 souls.
But Malcolm, isn't that illegal?
Not back then, it wasn't.
So who do you ride with these days?
He rides with me. Although I'm sure he'd much rather be riding with your little club.
I told you to wait out in the limo, Rip Burger.
I thought you might like some help with your sales pitch, sir.
Sales pitch?
Yes. We have come here today to offer you and your men employment. Mr. Corley requires an escort to the annual Corley Motors shareholders meeting.
Does this look like an escort service to you?
You would be well compensated for your time, of course.
Not interested.
It's fairly obvious that you could use the money.
Listen, I said we're not for rent. The polecats are not goons for hire.
Not even if it were Malcolm Corley's dying wish.
Rip Burger? That does it. I'm gonna...
Hold on there, Malcolm. If you don't mind, I'd like to step outside with Mr. Ripburger for a little chat.
Excellent idea.
This is a long...
And the doctor says he only has a few months to live.
That's bad news for all of us. He's not just a nice guy. He's also the last motorcycle maker in the country. What happens to Corley Motors if he dies?
Don't worry. I have a plan. And if you come to the shareholders meeting with us, you'll find out what it is.
No dice, Ripburger.
There's a whole lot of story
the
to this.
polecats are not thugs for rent. If you want to buy muscle, you should go find the Rottweilers.
The old man says it's the polecats or nothing.
Then I guess it'll have to be nothing.
And that's your last word?
That's it.
Well, I'd like to make you just one final offer.
Ouch.
Bolus, take this coat and go to his motorcycle. We'll have to tie up this little 200-pound loose end. It will need to look like an accident.
That stuffed shirt actually thinks I'll leave him in control of Corley Motors when I go. Boy, is he in for a surprise.
Hey, where's Ben going?
Your colleague has decided to accept our generous offer after all. As a matter of fact, he's gone on ahead to scout out the route.
He did? Well then, let's roll 'em, boys. Yahoo! Corville, here we come.
Circle inventory, switch render mode. Not really sure what that's supposed to do. Circle inventory, open inventory, cancel, skip, walk, open verbs, confirm, skip dialogue, attack, accelerate, examine inventory item, change equipment, on bike, reverse in car, snap a hot spot. Commentary, object highlight, steer bike. Okay. Alright. Why am I even here? I saw him throwing rocks and stuff now. Odd. Oh. Just throw it out. There we go. Okay, I figured it out. Nice. Oh. I lost package. Goodness. Dumpster. Boxes.
I can't see any use for those.
Oh man, that dialogue and that mouth movement.
I've touched it enough.
I've touched it enough.
Take that.
Doesn't seem to work.
Hey, I'm loving this. It brings back so many memories.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
I can attempt to eat something.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
It brings back so many memories.
I've touched it enough. My lips on that.
I mean, it's not as fluid as using a mouse.
Open up.
Well, that's how you get in.
I fixed your door.
Fixed your door.
It was sticky.
Look, I don't want no trouble. Just leave me out of this mess.
I don't want no trouble. I'm not putting my lips on that.
Oh my god.
Nothing to grab. It's empty.
It looks empty.
Can't. Got a ride.
Can't get a ride. At least they're acknowledging the whole...
Got no home to hang it in.
Got no home to hang it in.
No.
Badger.
Its little feet are nailed to the piano.
It's nailed to the piano.
Those might look good mounted on my handlebars. Nah. Got no home to hang it in. The monitor doesn't have any controls.
The monitor doesn't have any controls. Wow.
The monitor doesn't have any controls.
Yeah, the signal was piped in from Kickstand National Headquarters.
Hmm. Change a couple of things real quick.
I don't know, can you fight this guy?
I could try. Let me see here. I'm also fidgeting with some controls where I'm at. I could probably at least talk to him.
I missed 100% of the intro, so I have no idea what the backstory is.
You know what might look better on your nose?
What?
Oh, damn.
Bar. Now don't mess around with me.
Alright, alright. I got your keys, but I don't know nothing. They had guns. They told me to stall you as long as possible.
Why?
I don't know. I overheard them say something about an ambush up the road.
What else?
Nothing. Look, man. Here are your keys, all right?
That's one way to do it.
Oh, someone did say something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
They didn't do too good of a job there. But why ambush the polecats? I'd better get moving.
Okie dokie. Achievement unlocked. Ringer pull. Ring pull.
No.
No.
I've got nothing to say.
Okay. Alright. I guess we're going all the way over there. I love puzzle games.
When I'm on the road,
I'm
indestructible. No one can stop me. But they try.
Hey, ain't you the #1 polecat honcho?
Yeah, and you're in my way.
Well, get used to it, bud. When the Rottweilers hit the road, we own it.
Look, I'm serious. Someone's ambushing the polecats.
Someone's ambushing the polecats? Oh, heavens! Whatever will we do?
That does it.
Come on, kitty! Let's get down!
Oh, okay.
That's the spirit!
Okay. Got it. Haha. Suck it, bitch. Chuck it on.
I can verify that this is 100% what motorcycling is like.
Exactly.
I'd like to make you just
Something about killing you and making it look like an accident. Something about killing you and making it look like an accident.
I have a plan.
They had guns.
Malcolm Corey's dying wish.
Something about an ambush up the road.
I have a plan.
Oh.
Ow.
Man, this is gruesome. My editor better print these in color. Now I have to get you some help, I suppose. Ah, quit moaning. I know someone around here who can fix anything.
Oh boy.
What are you?
I'm a mechanic, and apparently a pretty good doctor as well. My name's Maureen.
My name's Ben. Why did you hit me over the head, Maureen?
You were in an accident. A reporter found you and brought you and your bike here.
My bike? What have you done with my bike?
Brought it back from the dead. Sort of like what I did with you. Need a little help getting it finished, though.
Who are you?
Maureen, remember? If that's too hard, maybe you should just stick with Mo.
Do you have a last name?
I prefer not to use it. What about you?
Same deal.
Then it's Ben and Mo forever, I guess.
Where'd you learn bikes?
I grew up working on them with my dad. One summer we did nothing but restore this old hardtail together. I mean, we scrubbed every bolt until it shined. But he took off one day and he never came back. So I switched to
There
toasters.
you are. Where'd you go?
This an authorized Corley Service Center?
Now, you could call this a Corley Service Center, but I don't have the official paperwork.
Ah, a legitimate Corley operation.
I prefer to think of it as a renegade Corley operation.
You live in this town?
Well, Melonweed's not much of a town. What's left of it is thinking about
Oh,
it.
you
for a
like
year.
disappeared out of the
People either
Discord.
learn to adjust, or they leave, which is fine with me.
Not a people person?
I'm just better with toasters, that's all. You seem more concerned with me than your bike.
How's it look?
Looks better than it did, but you gotta help me out. The front forks are wasted, so you'll have to get some new ones. And someone stole my welding torch. Can you believe that? I can't finish without one. And last but not least, I patched up your ruptured gas tank, but you're out of fuel and I don't have any.
Where am I supposed to find all this stuff?
You can hack it, tough guy.
Where am I gonna find new forks?
Well, they don't have to be new, just not broken into little pieces.
Huh.
You could start by asking Todd in the trailer across the way. He runs the junkyard.
How am I supposed to find your torch?
I don't know, set up a dragnet.
Yeah.
Still can't believe someone would steal my torch. Who around here would do a thing like that?
Where's the
Where's the
gas?
gas?
Well, there's a whole tower full of it at the edge of town. I have this crazy, irrational intuition that tells me maybe it's worth checking out.
Actually, I think I can handle it.
Good.
Gonna gas town fast.
I don't have any money to pay you with.
Hey, this one's free. I haven't touched anything besides a toaster for so long. Getting my hands on your hog has really been a pleasure.
Well, thanks.
Don't sweat it.
I gotta get out of this town, fast.
Trouble with the law?
Not in this county.
Then what's the hurry?
My gang's in trouble.
Polecats?
How'd you know that?
Big emblem on the back of your jacket.
They're headed for an ambush, so I gotta catch them.
We better get this bad boy
Finish
back
all
on
of
the road
Mo's
then,
dialogue.
Well, I'll let you get back to work.
Let me know if you need any aspirin or anything.
Yeah.
Mo.
No.
Yeah, Ben?
Well, I'll let you get back to work.
Let me know if you need anything.
Is there anything in around here that I can touch? Oh, what's that? Okay, got gas can.
Who's this?
Oh, that's me and my Uncle Pete. He took care of me after Dad split at this place he called the Mink Ranch. When he died, he left it to me.
You're a mink farmer?
You watching, dude?
Nah, that place went belly up long before he died. But I still go back there whenever I need to get away for
Package?
a while.
You there?
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Package? You there?
Oh, good. You're not dead yet.
You need
I
to
might
get yourself
still get a quote.
a headset or something, so it doesn't have to play back on the computer.
I heard you saved my life.
Yeah, but don't
I'm
worry.
using a
I wasn't
headset.
trying to. I
What's
was
that?
just looking for some
You
nice
using a headset?
roadside disaster photos, and you helped.
Who'd want a picture of me bleeding?
Who'd want a picture of me bleeding?
It's not the blood. It's the way you were, all twisted up like a pretzel.
Listen, I've got to stop an ambush.
Ambush? Really? Where?
I don't know exactly. My crew is escorting some VIPs to the Corley Motors shareholders meeting, and there's an ambush waiting for them somewhere up the road.
Yeah?
This is hard for me. I need...
Come on, man, spit it out.
Could you give me a ride in your car? I've got to stop this ambush.
You're right. We have to get to the ambush, all right. But I'm afraid I'm without wheels at the moment.
How did you get us here?
Hitched.
Well, I'd better be going.
All right, drive safe now.
Yeah.
I owe her better than that.
Uh.
Find us a ride yet?
No.
I owe her better than that.
Alright, so where do I go next? Oh my god. Hey, guess what? I can open and close a mailbox. See if it'll let me just take the newspaper.
Success.
Hey, hands off my paper.
Hey, hands off my paper. Oh, you had to walk all the way over there to go across the screen. Oh, you bitch!
Thanks for the lift. Now I got a quote for you.
I missed it. What just happened?
Hasn't happened yet?
I turned away for a minute, and then I came back, and there was a car speeding away, and the girl's going.
I went through a whole thing of dialogue basically saying, it was like, hey, can you give me a ride? I don't have wheels right now. And then, like, as I walk off screen, she gets in a car and drives off. And I didn't even see the car because it was the same, it was blacked out the same as the foreground underneath. I figured there was something under there, but I was like, I don't see anything.
No. No.
I'm not gonna put my mouth on that.
Hello?
Nope. Gotta walk all the fucking way.
I'm not putting my lips on that. Steel bars in the glass. Steel bars in the glass.
Okay.
Who's out there? Hey!
Here we go.
I'm trying to do my art in here, buddy. I don't got time to waste on bums like you. Yeah, you lousy no.
Trailer trashed. Kick the trailer door. Is that an achievement? Meat. One thing we've learned from playing these games is
wouldn't look good on my bike. I'm not putting my lips on. No.
you always take the meat.
It's locked up with steel brackets.
What's this? Lockpick. Gonna need that. There's definitely some kind of hidden thing somewhere, or else he wouldn't be able to just leave the refrigerator.
No. I'm not putting my wouldn't look good on my bike.
So it's, oh, I already checked the refrigerator.
No thanks. This sandbox has been taken over by a big dog.
Ugh.
Bars.
Bars. Todd's junkyard. I already see the obvious.
Open up, Todd. Open up, Todd.
Obvious to pull this. What's it? Inventory. I saw that coming. I don't have anything that would do the trick. Alright. So I'm definitely gonna need to find something else. Okay, where should I go next? Water tower? Don't worry, I'm not yawning. Not at all. Package, you still there? Did you die on me?
Hey, cut that out.
What am I cutting out?
I couldn't break that lock. I'm not putting my lips on that.
Cut out the yawning.
What's that?
It's Friday night. Have it up.
What am I doing? What am I having? Uh-oh. I guess I better run. Uh-oh.
All right there. I'm talking to you, boy. You are trespassing on private property. Remain still, and we will not shoot you.
That run.
Sorry, boss. I got excited.
Okay, so I can't go up there. What's next? Let's go back and bother this guy then. Are you kind of late to some of the reactions that are going on? Package?
Yeah, there's a big delay, so
What do you
it may take me a second to unmute, and then you only hear it like 10 seconds later.
Can't you talk? Yeah. There you well, nobody. Some boy who loved the
Alright, let's try this again.
You knock for a reason, or you just nuts?
There we go. That works.
I think he's had enough. I'm not putting my lips on that. I think he's had enough. I think he's had enough.
Alright, so what do I do? Oh. There we go.
I don't collect art.
I don't
Also,
collect art.
I could try, but it wouldn't die. I'm not putting my lips on that. I don't collect art, and I also don't collect whatever that is.
That's my welding torch. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was just lying around.
A pair of forks, little gas, and we're set.
Okay, so that's one thing. Alright. Boom. Alright, where to next? Let's go back here. I'm gonna see what he's doing. Gonna make sure, see what kind of, maybe I missed something. I don't know. Art.
Can't get up there.
Can't get up there.
I don't collect art, and I also don't collect whatever that is.
I also don't collect whatever that is.
But sugar, I won't let it go to my head. My mama's face has dripped down into the dirt. But I'm still chasing Chitlin's whiskey and skirt.
I think he's had enough.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave here. Is there anything I need to check out that I haven't seen, that I haven't noticed? Hang on. He mentioned dog. What if I use the steak? The sandbox.
That's not one of meat's many uses.
That's not one of meat's many uses.
Not on foot. A gas can won't help here. That's not one of meat's many uses.
Okay. There's not much I can do. Am I missing a location?
I don't walk.
I don't walk. Well, guess what you fucking do now? But you're walking a lot. What's this? Padlock?
That's not something I want to lock. A gas can won't help here. That's not one of meat's many uses. A lockpick won't help there. No.
I just have to sit here and wait for that shit.
No.
Yep. I'm gonna play through this whole crap again.
Stop moving so we can minister justice upon you.
Okay. Boop. Just disappears. Alright, let's go back here and see if we can't find something. I mean, baggage, if it would make it easier, you could, if you need to, mute me on Discord and then just, well, yeah, mute me on Discord and just listen to what's going on Twitch.
Oh yeah, I already did that. Yeah, I'm
Just listen to what's going on on Twitch. Oh yeah, I already did that.
Yeah, the problem is that the delay with Twitch is quite long.
Hmm.
Nah, she's got a wrench. I'll wait till she's done.
Alright, you gotta find the next thing. If we could find a way so that you didn't have to, it didn't create the reverb in the background, it'd probably be a little bit easier as far as trying to discuss ideas, because I am stuck at the moment. I'm not sure what to do next. I need some input.
Yeah, keep going. I'm almost done with what I'm doing. Then I can. I'm gonna crack a beer and jump in on help.
Ah. Ah. Oh. No. What's over here? This is probably just the dome again. Yep.
Open up, Todd. Can't reach it. Can't reach it. I'm not putting my lips on that. That's not one of meat's many uses.
There you go. Well?
That's not something I want to lock.
Okay, so I like that. Figured that was the case. Ah. Never mind, I got it. Alright.
Ah, junk.
Ah, junk. There's a dog over there.
Cars? No, thank you.
Oh, Jesus. I used the stake.
Down. Bad dog.
Not sure where it wants me to use the stake. I know what it's for. It's for the dog, but... Really?
Down.
That's where you use the stake.
Ill-tempered mongrel. Cars? thank you.
Cars.
Cars. No, thank you.
What? What are we gonna do? I'm assuming I'm gonna do something to trap the dog. And bait him in.
Dogs.
It's the only thing I can think of. Alright, here we go.
Cars. No, thank you.
Cars. Alright, I'm with you.
Junk.
I mean, I know what I have to do, I just don't know how to apply it.
Down. That's one ill-tempered mongrel.
Man, he runs.
Right? Okay, that didn't work. I guess I'm gonna have to try and dodge the dog and weave in between the cars.
Down. Who needs dogs?
So you couldn't, like, throw the meat on the dog?
No, it wouldn't let me. When I did, he started chasing me immediately. That's why I'm like, there's gotta be... like...
Yeah, they started chasing me. What about throwing it on another car?
That's what I tried that first. I've only got a few seconds to do anything.
Down. Who needs dogs?
There's nothing else for me to pick up anywhere. So there's something I'm not seeing. See, I try to stick it on anything. I just hate having to do this damn jump animation every 5 goddamn minutes. This time I tried to throw it as far away from me as possible.
Down, bad dog.
This is probably gonna send me going again as well.
That's not one of meat's many uses.
Okay, so that didn't work. I'm definitely missing something. You still with me?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, so let's see. There's gotta be a combination of this.
I think you gotta throw the meat on a car.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Down. Bad dog.
But I think you're waiting too long to do it.
Alright. I also noticed a set of controls in the foreground. Nothing. Where are you going? Where are you going, dog? That time I waited because I was trying to find a correlation with the dog and its movements.
Down. That's one ill-tempered mongrel.
Wonder if I need to throw it as soon as it gets onto a car. Because if I try to click on a car at all,
Here, Poochie Pooch.
or do that,
Bon appetit, mutt.
oh, I just had to put it in the car that was directly behind me. What? Oh, I think I picked that up.
Down. Who needs dogs?
I hope I didn't just screw myself over. Okay. Nope. Okay. I gotta figure out the next step then.
Down. bad dog.
Yeah, just go to the top right. Leave the cars alone.
I'm gonna try that junk pile real quick. Nope. That didn't work. Alright, here we go. Okay, you said top right? No? I gotta do something with that magnet and like lift it up so it traps the dog. Or else it wouldn't be in the foreground right there and it wouldn't give me the, you know, the ability to trap the dog. Okay, I can't go any further. But as long as the dog's eating in the car... Interesting. So that's one step. I gotta figure out the next step. Do I just need to... What do I need to do here? Oh, okay. Saul was right. There we go. Not sure at all what any of that did.
Were you able to pick up the car with the dog in it?
Here we go. Oh, damn. Yep, let's do it. You mean I gotta walk all the freaking way over? You could, what? You couldn't go back the way you were? Jeez. And then, hoi! That's just a big long ass walking sequence. Okay.
That's one ill-tempered mongrel. That's one ill-tempered mongrel. That's one ill-tempered mongrel. Ah, junk. Ah, junk. Ah, junk. Ah, junk. Ah, junk.
Okay, so it's all junk.
Ah, junk.
Alright, so we go back. I guess we check that heap that's over here. Parts pile.
Nice forks. Where'd you find them?
Right next to the knives and spoons.
Just gotta gas her up and go.
Okay. Now to figure out the gas thing.
No. Can't get to it from here. I'm not putting my lips on that.
I get an achievement for that.
Keep your lips off of 10 options, so don't do something 10 times. I feel like they really overwork the achievements
Yeah, they kind of did. They want everybody to kind of feel special. How's he doing? Right where we left you. But we gotta figure out what to do about this gas tower, though.
No. A gas can won't help here.
It will. Hmm? No.
What do you have in your inventory?
Just a gas can and a lockpick.
A lockpick won't help there.
We'll climb the ladder, see what happens.
They're gonna shoot at me again. Hopefully I don't die, because they keep saying, next time we're gonna kill you. I don't exactly have the option to run away either.
Climb it up. Climb it up.
I was able to skip the whole thing this time. Let's go check out the junkyard again. Maybe we'll find something useful. I love that MIDI music, man. Boing.
Junk.
Yeah.
I'd better get out of here.
So I guess I've done everything I can do here. Okay. Well then.
Go talk to the girl, see if she has any advice.
Yep. It's the only thing I can think of. It's like, I got no clue. Waiting on some input. Thank you, sir. Or else I would have been like, I don't... I'm surprised there was nothing in the mailbox. There's usually always something in the mailbox in these games.
Mo.
Yeah, Ben?
I'm having a little trouble finding stuff.
What's the problem?
Where's the gas?
Well, there's a whole tower full of it at the edge of town. I have this crazy, irrational intuition that tells me maybe it's worth checking out.
Actually, I think I can handle it.
Good.
That didn't help.
How's it look?
I still don't have any gas, but with a little work, you'll be ready to roll.
Well, I'll let you get back to work.
Let me know if you need anything.
Well, that was useless. That didn't help me out with anything.
I don't walk. Not on foot.
I just wish I could pick this dude up and use him as like a decoy or something.
I think he's had enough. I think he's had enough. No thanks. This sandbox has been taken over by a big dog. No thanks. This sandbox has been taken over by a big dog.
I don't know if I'm forgetting something or if I'm not seeing something.
No. No. I'm not putting my lips on that. A lockpick won't help there. A gas can won't help here.
I'm honestly not sure. I think I'm stuck.
There's nowhere else you can walk around inside of the compound here.
Correct.
And the alarm goes off when you touch the ladder.
Correct.
Are you at all able to climb it?
No. Hmm.
Alright, what's that thing in the back? That big bulbous, right where you're looking, on the back left. Can you go to that?
No. Let me go behind it. Wait a second. King's Quest?
Alright, try to use it as a hiding place.
Yep.
Yeah, just like King's Quest.
Hey, see.
Yep.
I told you I'd
There it
make it
is.
last time. It's that guy. You can hold this thing still while I'm shooting. I'm going down for a closer look.
Oh.
I don't see nobody. He must have run away.
We would have seen him running from the air. He must be hiding up in the tower.
We got him treed.
Let's go up and get him.
Yeah, buddy. Hi, Floyd.
Don't touch anything without wheels. Don't think so.
I'm just gonna take their gas. Expandable. Okay, I need a hose.
I don't touch anything without wheels. I don't touch anything without wheels. I don't touch anything without wheels.
Hmm.
I'm not putting my lips on that. Don't think so. Don't think so. No.
You know what? Siphon.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Oh, come on.
No. I'm not putting my lips on that.
Okay. So I need a hose of some kind. Unless I missed some kind of dialogue.
Well, now that you've opened the gas cap, can you use the can directly on it?
No. All he does is just put it down.
A lockpick won't help there.
Yeah, well, just hotwire the damn thing.
I don't touch anything without wheels. A lockpick won't help there.
I'm missing something. I'm missing a hose. I need a hose.
Well, get your gas can. Was there a hose at either the girl's house or the trailer?
No, I didn't see anyone. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do but see if there is something that we missed. Although I think we'll call it a night here soon. I can't do super late nights. Alright, let's look around here. And we'll find something. Okay. We found a hose. I don't see a hose or where it was hanging, but there was a hose. Got them hose. Got them hose.
It was inside of your knee.
Apparently. Undisclosed bottle. Yeah. That's the good stuff.
Is that a bottle of piss?
No, it's not a bottle of piss.
A lockpick won't help there.
Oh, oh, gross. That was a surprisingly jelly-like.
But it could be.
What? Seriously? No, what the? Stop! No. Okay, gas can. Gas can?
But it could be. Floppy hose Peter.
Pretty much.
A hose won't help here.
Alright, there's this.
A hose won't help here.
I don't... Put it on the goddamn gas. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was kind of obvious. Oh, yep. Stick that in your mouth. I'll put my lips on
Who's
that.
that down there in the yard?
It's him. Get him.
Where?
Over there.
Oh, God.
You go around the other side and we'll have him cornered.
Where'd he go? Let's call it quits, huh, boss?
No, let's call on reinforcements.
Hide behind a rock over there.
Oh, good. You get this from the gas tower?
Not exactly.
Well, that's it. Wait outside for a minute and I'll finish her up. I'm working on a surprise.
I hate prizes.
All right, here she comes. Am I cool or what?
You're amazing. I should crash that thing every day. So what's the surprise?
Oh, just your average everyday pre-regulation destroyer class solid fuel recoil booster.
You're serious?
Yes.
But only the vultures.
I have my connections. Now, are you gonna try this thing out or not? Ooh, wish I had a camera.
I wish I had some way of paying you back.
Just beat it, will ya? You're scaring away my regular customers.
Bye, Mo.
Send me a postcard from the ambush.
Oops. Set everything on fire. Okay. So, with that, I guess
on fire. She's not concerned.
Call it a night.
All right, look lively. He's a sneaky one.
This time he ain't getting past us.
See him? Keep looking.
That was a short drive. Alrighty. Melonweed, 28%, December 10th. Alright, so. On that note, where is it? All right, yeah. On that note, I guess I will probably be calling it a night now. We got this far, 28%. Took us a little bit, but we got there. Package, thanks for joining me again tonight.
Yeah, replete with technical difficulties, but we made it.
Hey, you know, we made it. That's what counts, right?
Something like that.
Something
now I got
like
this
that.
beer to finish.
I've got this beer to finish.
I have to find some peanuts to go with it. I think I'll do that.
There you go. But, yeah, man. We'll have to plan for another time. Next week,
Yeah,
maybe,
let me know
if you're
when.
available.
Yeah, and I can join earlier. And, because I'm curious to see how this game plays out.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, so on that note, everyone that was watching, thank you very much for watching. If you weren't exactly participating, that's okay. Lurking is perfectly fine. Package, did you want to say anything?
Nothing special. I'll see you next time.
I'll see you next time. Alrighty, well, good night, everybody.